I wanted to share with you a little bag I made in response to the YouTube video that talked about having your hand sewing being portable, and I thought, what an amazingly good idea. But I thought, perhaps being a cheapskate and liking designing my own things, I thought I'd make my own. And I had some spare calico left, quite a bit of spare calico, actually just plain calico, and this is what I made. It's a little bag. It's got a button fastening with some elastic, and as you open it up, you can hold your piece of patchwork that you're working on. And I have my pins, needles in the top in this piece of fleece, pins underneath that I'm going to need, and then when you take this little flap back, it has the threads that I require folded and wrapped around pieces of card. I have my tacking thread, and then I have the threads that coordinate with the other fibres of the fabric I'm sewing. And then in this little pocket I've got my scissors. In this little pocket I have my ready cut paper templates, and I have some of the shapes that I have already covered with fabric. And then in this section I've got a selection of the fabrics that I'm using for patching. So when I'm going out, or when I finished doing my sewing, I can fold it all up, put it all together like that. So wherever I go next, I can just pop it in a handbag, shopping bag, pop it in the car, take it with me anywhere I'm going. When I know I've got some spare time, never put it to waste. There we go. That was my first bag that I made. And the second bag that I made was just a little bit smaller. So you can make them what any size you like, to take any size templates. And this little bag I made that's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit different because I put in this bias binding on the top. But I did find that having the plain calico was very soothing to the eye. It didn't jar with any of the fabrics that I had inside. So again, I've got my pin holder here. I could actually take it out and put it in one of these little slots, but I found when I was working, probably better if I sewed this in, but I found it much more handy to have it in the top. So you can please yourself, just design the units however you like them, whatever is most convenient for you. And then close it up. All you have to do is wrap it round. Nice little bit of elastic, gives you flexibility for how much you have in your bag. And you could always put another button on the other side if you like. Decorate it how you like. I'm going to show you how to make one of these little bags, just in case you fancy the idea. I think they're absolutely brilliant, personally. Anyway, it's absolutely simplicity itself, because all you're going to need is one long strip of fabric, and another long strip of fabric to match. You're going to sew the two together in one long strip, turn them inside out, and then you're going to fold the sections over and make them into a little wallet, which will have that little flap, and you'll have all the little sections to fit your pieces in, and you're only going to hand sew small sections at a time. Really, really simple.